T-Wolves, this one is all us.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving.
Hey, right here. I see him. Let's do this, Wolves. Let's do this.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
So they take the lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Prince outside. Here's Towns. Unable to get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Anderson, a screen on Jones. Russell passes to Anderson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
The pass to Collins. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Now Russell. 8 points for him. Out to Edwards from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Russell against Jones. MP outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
From 10 feet out, 6 on the shot clock. And it's Russell missing. Spurs leading by 7. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Prince. Richardson kicks to Jones. Collins, a screen on Russell. The 3 from MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Russell passes to Anderson. Outside, Edwards. They need this. A rebound by the Spurs.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Wasted no time on that one. Sanchez has got 15.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensive.
Way to go, MP. Keep making the right play.
It's time to buy awesome t-shirts.
Anderson passes to Russell. Pass to Reed. The tray. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win the last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
Yeah, guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Anderson with the screen for Russell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end if the defense does not adjust.
Reed the pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Reed. Back to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
To the right side. Here's Primo. Edwards defending. Primo with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to San Antonio. Passes it to Anderson. He kicks it to Edwards. For 3. That one, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Russell, no luck.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 22. The Spurs, 49.
Neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though,
Zach Collins. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Nas Reed. 2 shots.
season ago, those are better than average numbers.
Both free throws good from Reed. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Reed finds Edwards. Stolen by Collins. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson outside. Back to MP. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Sanchez has got 42 in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here he goes. Noel. And just miss after miss right now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
MP outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Noel passes to Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Stolen by Collins. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. In the corner, it's McDermott. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
MP finds Collins. Johnson against Anderson. Collins a screen on Anderson. Kicks it out to MP. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Edwards. With the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Taurean Prince. Sanchez, the pass to Purtle. Back to MP. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Now the pass to Noel. Another miss by Minnesota.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the basket by Sanchez.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
From 10 feet out, here's Noel. They get the rebound. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
MP looking around. Pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Edwards passes to Towns. And he comes up with the deuce. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Johnson outside. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 7 points.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Gobert with a screen on MP. Noel passes to Gobert. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
MP outside. The 3. Good. Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Edwards looking it over. There's the 3. To the left side wing. Here's Noel. Connects from 3-point range. Noel's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
MP from deep 3-point land. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Low block shot, and he can't bank that one in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the basket by Sanchez.
And it's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Noel. Rebound by Sohan. Kicks to MP. Takes a 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Passes it to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the basket by Vassell.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Towns missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Johnson in the corner. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Johnson's got 10.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Johnson against Towns. Fires the 3. Noel, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Pass to Sohan. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson, good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Noel. And the pass to McDaniels. Good on the triple. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Sanchez, the pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And the dunk by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
MP finds Johnson. Tries it from 9. Another one falls for San Antonio.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. McDaniels passes to Gobert. San Antonio with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. In the East, Kevin Durant.
Once again, we're awarding Durant for his excellence. The former MVP is unstoppable on offense. Uses his length to disrupt shooters at the other end. You can count on him to produce in a big way, night after night after night after night and after another night.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, I almost feel bad for that offense. They're trying to contest the outside shot, but no matter what they do, they're getting decimated by the three ball.
I like how you almost feel bad for him, Kenny. Like you were almost showing a bit of empathy. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Towns. Anderson, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Prince in for Noel. Here's Primo. McDaniels defending. And here's MP for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
MP against Russell. For the three. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to McDaniels. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's McDermott. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the respect you have to have for McDermott's jump shot opens up that drive for the easy opportunity.
The drive by Russell. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Outside, Russell. Again, Russell missing. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run here. Russell against MP. Primo, the pass to McDermott. Here's Primo. He dishes it to MP. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, sinks the triple. Sanchez has got 10 points here in the second half.
He got loose from downtown the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Down low, here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
And the basket by Sanchez.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anderson finds Russell. Now McDaniels. There's the pick. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by McDermott.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Russell, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Pass to McDermott over Anderson. And there's McDermott. That's good on the assist by MP. McDermott's got 4 points this quarter. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Russell passes to Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets
Third personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for Minnesota.
Edwards is checked in. Both free throws good from Reed. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to McDermott. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. McDermott's got his third bucket of the night. McDermott's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Primo with the bucket.
3 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Spurs.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
A pair of number one picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, then it's Russell, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
From past the arc, and again, that's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.